charged one bounce.
Scanning ahead.
And then you can just aim for this direction.
Found them.
And you can wallbang people.
Shot done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the super duper ultimate lineup guide for Fracture Sova stuff. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. So we are gonna start with 4 lineups on attack for control over the orb. For attacking a hall, you can just walk up to this wall here, aim for the corner of this one, do a full charge one bounce, and that should give you full control of this orb. If you're attacking A from the dish side, you can get into this corner here. You can take your left charge bar line and put it right above this line here, like so, and do a 1 bar.
Scanning ahead.
This will land right behind dish and give you orb control, and you can also wallbang through here. The only hiding spot is behind this rock, so make sure you check that. If you're attacking B, you can get into this corner here. You take your charge bar right on this line. You do a full charge, 1 bounce like so. Make sure you don't aim above this black line. Like this.
Scanning ahead.
And it's gonna hit right on the corner here and also scan inside. And finally, if you're attacking B from the tree side, you get into this corner here. You take your left charge bar and put it right on the tip of the corner of this thing in the building in the background. Do a 1 bar.
Revealing area.
This is gonna fly right into the corner here. It scans inside here and also makes it very easy for you to take the orb. When attacking, if you know that someone usually plays in ropes, you can also do a nifty little wallbang dart by getting into this corner here and placing your left charge bar line right into this corner like so. Do a 2 bar 1 bounce.
Revealing area.
And then you just stand here and wait till you see someone light up.
Found them.
And booyaka. Same for defense. You want to make sure you have orb control since there are 4 orbs instead of 2 on this map. So you just want to take a full charged arrow and aim it right for this one here. Then you can swing out on it. It takes orb control here. If you're defending towards a dish, you can get into this corner here and just aim for this little crevice. Do a full charged Recon.
Scanning ahead.
And then you may even see someone.
Done.
If you're defending B and you want to have control of a tree, you can stand into this corner. You place your second charge bar line right under this dish and do a 1 bar.
Scanning ahead.
Hits the back wall. Easy peasy orb control. If you're defending towards arcade, all you want to do is make sure that you bounce a full charged arrow off of this. So you don't really need a lineup. Just aim slightly above it. Do a full charge 1 bounce. And there you go. Now this orb is yours. Just as earlier, you can wallbang the other way as well. This time you want to line yourself up with this gray line in the background until it disappears. And then you just want to look for this dot here and just pull down till you're right here. There's quite a lot of leeway on this. Just do a full charged 1 bounce.
Scanning ahead.
And then you can just aim for this direction.
Found them.
And you can wallbang people. There's also a faster variant where you have to use the spawn barrier to line up. This is better if you have a teammate already standing there. This is the fastest possible way to do this wallbang. So what you do, you run towards the spawn barrier until the wall lines up with this in the background here. There you go. And then you're just gonna place your right diamond right into this corner here and click it. So when the spawn barrier goes down, you just click it like so.
Revealing area.
And then you run up here. But timing wise, it's better for your teammate to do it. So this one is more like a supportive arrow for the fastest possible arrow. It lands right here. It's almost impossible to shoot it before it scans once. When retaking a site from spawn, you can just walk along this crack here and just aim right above here, like so. So between these two and right above the line. Do a 1 bar.
Revealing area.
This should time pretty well with you swinging out at the same time as it scans. When retaking B site from spawn, you can line yourself up here, these 2 lines, like so. And then just aim right under this roof thing here and do a full charge 1 bounce. This should spot everything on spawn. It could also possibly scan this guy here. If it's planted on upper here, you can go into this corner and you're gonna do a 1 bar where you take your first charge bar line right on the tip of this corner, and then you're gonna move down, and then you're gonna do a click with your left corner of your charge bar right here. So it's gonna look like this.
Shot that.
If it's planted behind this pillar, the safe plant, you can get into this spot here. Move slowly till you find this corner here. And then you're gonna place your right diamond right into this corner like so and do a click double bounce. And then you're gonna move your cursor down and aim just above this crevice and do a jump, click, bounce. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
Also credit to That's My Dark for helping me find that. If you have control of sight, so you're able to plant open here,
Spike drop.
and you know that the defenders are retaking from one of the sides, you can actually move into spawn, get into this corner here. Look at this. You can just aim right here, and do a full charge double bounce. And it's just mysteriously gonna drop right on it like that. So this is one of those where you can just time, so you peek exactly when it lands. So the drop here is usually a spot where attackers kind of stop because they get held back due to utility. That's why it's pretty good to have a double shock for this specific spot. So you can get into here and you can just run right towards this line here. And then you're gonna do a 1 bar where you take the bottom left line under your drone, put it right there like so. And then you're just gonna pull down and do a click where the left side of your charge bar is in the middle of this corner. It's gonna look like this.
Shock dart. That is cold.
This is a pretty common Killjoy ult spot, and Goomba found a really nice simple shock dart where you just get on this line here, and you just take the second charge bar line and place it in the middle of this opening and do a jump click. Make sure you do 2 of them.
You should run.
Shock dart. It is done.
A nice double shock dart for the orb next
Right
to
here.
dish found by bottom fragger. You go into this corner here, and first you're gonna take the bottom right line of your right click indicator and just place it right here and do a 1 bar 1 bounce. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing but with the dot of your right click indicator and just do a 1 bar. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart. It is done.
A nice double shock dart from tree for the open plant. You get into this corner here. You take the left line under your left mouse button indicator and place it right on this little corner here. And then afterwards, you're just gonna move down and then place your bottom left HUD line right above this circle. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart.
You can also hit the same spot from arcade. Make sure you're crouched on this one because or else they can see your head above it. So you crouch down and then you're gonna take this line here and move out here, and that's where you're gonna place your bottom left line under your drone icon and do a 1 bar 1 bounce. Afterwards, you're just gonna aim right above this corner here and do a full charge double bounce. So it's gonna look like this.
Shock dart. Any angle.
A double shock dart from defender spawn to open plant found by CZ. You get on top of this green dot here. First one's gonna be a 1 bar where you put the top right corner of your bottom left HUD line right above this bottom part of the E, 1 bar. And then you're just gonna aim right for the corner here, like so, and do a full charge. So it's gonna look like this.
No more to oppose us.
You can also hit the save plant in 2 different ways. One very easy way is just to crouch here and do a 1 bar where you just put the dot of your left mouse indicator right above here. There's no real good double shock for this spot, but it's a nice single. However, there is a really difficult one that you can do. You stand in the same corner, you aim here first, you do a full charged double bounce, then you have to move until these 2 line up, and then you're gonna place your second charge bar line right into this one and do a 2 bar 1 bounce. So this one is pretty tricky.
Shock dart. Trick shot.
Thank you so much for watching my fracture guide. I hope you really enjoyed it. It took quite a lot of time to make all these lineups, and that's why it took a bit longer to get it out. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you made it all the way to the end. See you later. Bye. Also, when attacking, if you know that there's a defender that usually plays ropes. Oh my god!
Timed out. What the hell? Nice timing.
Nice timing. The nerd alert is here.